because we asked the rail, or I think I asked him, in fact, the rail minister, how old the rolling stock was, and he said the average age was about 16 and a half years. That seems to be in conflict with the answer that you gave us with the number of trains that were maybe 35 years old. Is that? Are both of those answers right?
No, I think it's consistent. I mean, so there is a lot of relatively young trains because of the boom in orders over the last 10 years. As Malcolm said, about 8,000 vehicles have been replaced. Broadly, the main line is about 16,000 vehicles. So roughly half of the fleet was replaced in less than 10 years. So that would mean you'd be unlikely to replace the other half in the coming years, which is why we end up in a potential quiet period, if not a bust. What I was referring to by age, I think I was referring about 35 years. Mm-hmm. So what I was talking about was that if you assume a train from birth to going to the scrapyard might be typically about 35 years. So you can, from the historic graph, you can plot forward by looking at every train, date of birth to date of death, 35 years hence, and that was how we established what the future profile would look like if you didn't take any action. And obviously the future profile looks like the old profile because it's just a complete repeat. And we think that would be very foolhardy because it would just result in a repeat of the troughs as well as the busts. And that is not a way to run an efficient production industry, because these are factories producing very complex, sophisticated machines. And your point of about the Team Valley, they couldn't hang around waiting for the next big order.